Greetings. It is me, Foolish. Welcome to the Frozen Somethings. I will be your block of ice today. Freezing. Doesn't help that my hair is still wet, but whatever. Whatever. We're here to do the business of the people. And by people, I mean my buddy who wants to know about endometriosis and if they'll ever find a cure for it. And this does not count really as a medical question. It's more of like a, I don't know, I can't really talk my way out of it. It's not about her endometriosis. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. This is just about developments in the diagnosis and possible cure of endometriosis. Now, I've already shared with her my favorite cure for endometriosis, and that is to yank that joker out, okay? I may seem like I'm completely miserable now in this advanced age with all of the little medical mishaps and calamities that have occurred to me in the last 10 years, but I assure you, life with a uterus is far more miserable than anything I experience now. I got that thing yanked out. Get out. It had one job. It couldn't even do that. Get out. Get out. You're dead weight. I asked the guy who did my surgery to replace it with a kegerator, and that's actually how they know me when I call. When I send people to his office, I say, just tell him the kegerator sent you. That's going to be, I mean, everyone knows who I am over there. Endometriosis is when your uterine lining grows on the outside. Can be very painful. Can cause a whole bunch of other issues. I didn't have endometriosis, I had adenomyosis, which meant that even my uterus was in beast mode. So every month it just kept building more and more muscle tissue. And then for an entire week every month, my uterus behaved like it was a bodybuilder competing at Miss Olympia. And that is why I named my uterus Bev Francis, after the prolific bodybuilder in the 1980s. Bev, people would be like, how's Bev doing today? I'm like, I don't think Bev's going to work out. I don't think this relationship's going to work out. I suffered for decades with Bev until, adenomyosis, when you're building more and more muscle tissue in your uterus. And then, when you think about cramps and you think about how painful that could be in relation to, let's say you have one person's bicep can curl 5 pounds, right? But another person's bicep can curl 200 pounds. I mean, can you imagine how miserable those contractions can be, right? Well, I don't have to imagine. I'm here to tell you, it was horrible. And we're not going to get into the whole, well, I guess we already did, didn't we? Get into the whole funny. I'll have to cut that part out. That's very crude. My friend wants to know if they'll ever find a cure for endometriosis, and that's what we're here to do. We're not here to talk about I asked for, my spare parts. I was like, hey, man, when I take my car to the shop, they give me my old parts back. I don't see why it should be any different. Put it on a keychain or something. Decorate it for the holidays. Convert it into a purse or some sort of clutch Because then at least it would be useful at some point. It never has been. I don't think my friend is ready to entertain the extraction option, because I know for sure that is a guaranteed cure for it. I personally don't see why, if you have the means, you don't just get that thing yanked out. I mean, they can take everything out. They can take the cervix, they could take, you know, whichever ovary is bad. Just yank that mug right out. The doctor left me with one good ovary because he knew I was lifting weights and he didn't want me to, you know, have any like fractures. So he left me one ovary for the estrogen. But my friend doesn't lift weights. I don't know, man. I'm just like, hey, yank it, you know? Just yank it and turn it into, I don't know, some sort of, I mean, if you take the tubes, then those could be like handles. You could have like this really funny mug that nobody at work would dare to use. There's a million things you could probably do with a discarded, disembodied uterus. So we're gonna do our new Bonefire Tarot. And then we're gonna do Morgan. I actually think Morgan's kind of already been shuffled because we did just have a game of 78 pickup just now upstairs. She slid, like, flew right out of her box. And now I understand why people buy cases and stuff for their cards. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Well, I mean, she has a house. Where is it? It's over there. She just wasn't in the house at the time. So let's just shuffle. Get everything ready. I'm trying to be very... Uh-oh. Hey, you. Hey, you guys. No, you are non-compliant. Hold on. Hold, please. Oh. She did take a spill. She's already getting nicks and stuff on the edges. I'm trying to speed it up. I had a whole half-hour video that I released before this one. And that was cut down from 45 minutes. So. All right. Cure for endometriosis. Besides the extraction. Besides the eviction of a non-performing body part. I have another friend. She just won't do it. I'm like, dude, what do you do? Like, just do it. You don't need it. You already had your kids. Just yank it, man. Like, you're miserable. Like, look at you. Just look at you. I mean, it doesn't prevent menopause necessarily. But, you know, I have a cool trick for that. You know those cool towels where you get them wet and then you snap them? Sorry, I felt like I was doing a rhino horn in the back of my head. You know those cool towels where you get them wet and you snap them? Give a whole bunch of those to women experiencing menopause. They'll love you for it. Right, Lady T? Yeah. Okay. We're shuffled. Cure for endometriosis. Bonefire. I know you didn't want to get dragged into some girl shit today. Boo-hoo. I was going to say, how do you think you got here, buddy? But it's a deck of cards. 3 cards. Will they ever find a cure for endometriosis? Except for the obvious one that I fully support and heartily endorse and enjoy every single day of my life. You. feel like you're eyeballing me, son. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, so we got those cards. We'll get to them in a second. I'm trying to be efficient, trying to be less goof aroundy. And then yesterday I forgot to turn off my auto exposure on my phone, so like it looked like there was some kind of aircraft landing every 10 to 20 seconds. Ugh. Do you know how much... I just want to say this really quickly. Do you have any idea how much time I have wasted messing with lighting when all I had to do was just turn off the auto exposure on my phone? Do you have any idea? Well, I'm here to tell you, like a metric pants load of time wasted. It's fine. It's fine. Huge learning curve. People are like, oh, well, you just do this. I'm like, hey, listen, I don't just do anything. Like, I don't even know the basics of video anything or graphic art. I can crop. I can draw stick figures. That's about it. Okay? I did learn how to rotate about a year ago. And maybe some blur tool. Okay? That's it. Layers completely escape me. I have a bunch of music that I want to do. Haven't even gotten there yet. Watch tons of tutorials. I have no idea what they're even talking about. Anyway, turn off the auto exposure on whatever device you're recording yourself with. You'll thank me later. Back to the issue, Morgan. I know that you feel it. I know it. I know you feel it. You know what we're asking. We're saying, cure for endometriosis. That is not an extraction, right? Will there ever be a cure? That didn't work. I thought that was going to work. It's fine. Hey, how did this happen? We took a huge spill. We had 78 card pickup. And yet, we've got nothing but pentacles. Alright, let's write this down. Then I will share with you what I got. And don't worry, I'm not switching the cards. Cure for endo. Endo. Smells like outdo. This is BF. This is MO. Star. King of Wands. Judgment. For sure. I always felt judged by my uterus as well. 3 pent. Reverse. Queen pent. Reverse. Page pent. Reverse. I mean, what is happening? Is Morgan mad at me for the spill? I hope not. I mean, technically it wasn't really my fault. Okay. I just hope she doesn't call CPS on me. The Star. Hope, optimism, feeling positive about future possibilities. Exactly. Just for curiosity, let me just look at the... Yeah. Strength at the base. King of Wands. No, wait. We haven't even finished the Star yet. Hold on. Look at me rushing. Now we're just going to get like these half-ass read-ins. Come on. A state of serenity that comes from believing things will be okay. Restored faith, renewed hope, a spiritual or emotional boost, nourished, replenished, healing, restoration, renewal, which you would get if you would just get that joker yanked out, is what I'm saying. Giving back, paying it forward, like I'm trying to do. Trying to convince you to get rid of it. I mean, it's not like that thing is going to turn into a piñata or something at a certain age, right? Ain't going to happen. I thought about taking it out back, like office space, where they like beat the living breaks off of that printer with the PC load letter. What does that mean? Oh my God. I had so many things planned for that uterus, that disembodied uterus, and they wouldn't let me have it. Denied. King of Wands. Energetic, bold leadership. Taking decisive action. Convincing others to follow your lead. Like getting the uterus taken out. Enthusiastic creates excitement. Having a clear vision, acting with purpose or intention, provides clear direction to others. Ambition, drive, determination, takes bold chances when necessary, takes on a challenge with gusto. That's my movement for gusto. All right. Then we got the judgments. Look at that card. Man. That gal is rough. What in the hell? Man. You know what? I think I need to spend some time just staring at these mugs. Beautiful. You can see the cards, right? I'm doing the overlay for you. Judgment. Going through the process for spiritual renewal. Self-assessment and repentance. Having true remorse, regret, and sorrow for any past wrongdoing. I hope that's how your uterus is feeling right now, friend who I'm doing this for. Sins are forgiven through grace. End hysterectomy. That sounds like a sludge metal album. Sins are forgiven through grace and hysterectomy. Spiritual healing. No longer burdened by the weight of past sin. Shedding your old self so you can move on. Transformation. Right? Still not answering your question, but I'm having a blast. Okay. Now for the shade. Okay. Three of Pentacles reversed. This might be the obstacle to the cure, honey. Not getting enough support or input from others. Over-dependence on others to complete a project. Mediocre work, need more skill. That could have to do with the development of a cure, and also now you can forget about that right now because like they're I think they kind of got their plates full. I'm not saying that a cure for it wouldn't be fantastic. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it may be a little lower on the priority list than it was a year ago. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Too traditional or conservative. Home or work imbalance. Provincial, lacks sophistication. I don't even know what that means. It's like a nonsense phrase. Uncomfortable outside the home or one's own environment. That's probably your uterus talking. Too giving, need to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, lady. That's something that, you know, some of these messages are like horoscopes where you can read like anybody's horoscope and it might work for you. Regardless, the next card is Page of Pentacles reversed, which, man, were they in on this? They all gang up. For real. Unrealized project or endeavor, like the cure. Hesitant or not ready to take the first step because now there's higher priorities probably. Always in preparation, never quite ready to make it real. Irresponsible with money or resources. Impractical undertaking. Damn. I've done many readings at this point. Not all of them have been videoed. And not all of them have even been filmed even. I've done a lot of private stuff for myself, as you may imagine, and particularly stuff I don't really want to share For some reason, I feel like this is the most right on read-in that I've done so far. I feel it. I feel like these two together, mwah. I mean, every mean girl needs another mean girl to sit at the lunch table with, right? Yeah. Morgan definitely came through. Just, you know, it's not on the priority. Perspectives have changed. They may not know who to even approach about it, to be honest, and that's not going to happen for another few years. So my cure still stands. I mean, just give me a call. I'll get a lighter and a fork. We'll take care of it. Kidding. I'm gonna send you the name of the guy. Just tell him Kegerator sent you. He'll love it.